got a Scouser on the phone. Do we allow Scousers on?
Well, as long as he's calm down.
No, he's here for a good cause.
Oh, that's okay in that case.
His name's Danny. Hello, Danny.
Hey lads, I'm a Scouser, do you know what I mean? That accent's absolutely shocking. Where did you see that up from?
Oh, he's a proper Scouser.
I told you.
I'm from Ireland, I'm from Liverpool for crying out.
Don't. Hey, calm down.
That was more like a Norwegian, wasn't it?
Yeah, thanks. I do a better Brummie accent.
Oh, no, I can do a Yorkshire accent, but I can't do anything else.
Go on, do it.
Oh, hey up, I can't do hotels, but I can do something like this.
That's not bad, actually. That would get you to home slope, wouldn't it?
It probably would, but then again, my family are Yorkshiremen, so I would expect it.
It would grand going downhill on bike.
It would really greatly.
For brown bread and butter.
And they don't say trouble at mill either.
I know they don't.
But I love gravy. They love gravy.
Gravy.
With
chips.
Oh, gravy.
Plus net broadband and gravy.
From chip oil.
That's that guy's dancing as well, you know what I mean?
I've met him. He's actually a working comedian on the circuit.
I'm surprised.
No, seriously.
I'm telling you, he's definitely a comedian, the way that boy dances. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah.
You should never know. I can do a Brummie accent.
Can you? Go on then.
Yeah, all right. I'd like a packet of crisps and a cup of soap, if you don't mind.
It's very good.
Beefy above a little flavour.
That's more Lenny Henry.
Yeah, so?
Oh, but then again, Lenny Henry came from the Midlands, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, keep up with the programme. Anyway,
I'm there.
We're not here to talk about accents. We're here to talk about Danny. This is Danny Frill.
Yep.
Are you actually based up there?
Well, yeah, I'm actually a mongrel. I'm a half-breed. My dad's a Scouser and my mum's from the Wirral, so I'm kind of a bit of a mongrel, you know what I mean? So.
And you've written a song.
Indeed, yeah, called One Wish.
And this is a song to raise money and awareness for neuroblastoma for a child that lives in Essex.
Absolutely right, yeah. The song's called One Wish, a song for Mitchell. And as you said, yeah, it's for a little cracking little kid called Mitchell Huth, who's from Essex, yeah, indeed, yeah.
And how did you learn about him?
Well, I worked as I used to be a travel agent booking people's holidays, and we used to use a tour operator that based down south, and there was a girl there who used to answer the phone to me when I used to ring there, called Natalie,
right,
who's actually the head fundraiser of the campaign. And this one day I rang up because I was going to get her to put someone's lovely holiday together, and Nat says to me, right, you're going to sponsor me, the question is how much?
Right.
And you know, these Essex girls, you know, when they tell you something, like, you've got to kind of listen to them.
You can't say no to an Essex girl.
You don't get an option.
It's got me into a lot of trouble.
Listening to this, it is impossible to say no to an Essex girl.
It's got me into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, I bet it has, yeah. Your missus is going to go nuts if she hears this, isn't she?
He hasn't got one.
Yeah, no, I haven't got one. There's 12, and they're none from Essex.
So anyway, Nat says to me, you know, we've got this kid, he's suffering with this rare aggressive form of cancer, which is called neuroblastoma, and it turns out to be an old work colleague of ours. It's a little boy, and Mitchell, I think back then was about 4.5, maybe 5. So I said, yeah, you know, we'll sponsor you, we'll do whatever. I think they were climbing a mountain or one of the big hills or something up in the Lake District. So
right.
We did that, and then I kind of got off the phone. Now, I'm not a dad myself, but our kids got 2 gorgeous little girls, my little nieces.
Yeah.
And you know, it kind of got me thinking, what happened if that was one of my nieces, you know, or Nick Nack or Lulu? I'd be devastated, you know. So I thought, you know, let's see if we can do something about it.
Hang on. I know this is a serious thing, but you have nieces called Nick Nack.
Well, actually, her name's Eva Nicole, so she gets Nick Nack, and then I've got Nia Louise, so she gets Lulu.
And you've got nobody called Paddy then?
No, don't.
No, I told you, my accent's Scouse, not Irish. You've got to lay off the Irish stuff.
Nick Nack, Paddy Whack.
See, I like what you did there. You could be with that guy off the plus net, I bet, you know what I mean?
Do you know this is getting heavily... You're getting heavily into a Scouse accent. You have to remember, we are from the south of England. We can't understand Scouse.
We can.
Oh.
Well, not that much.
My particular screen linked to this has got subtitles.
Translation. I have this problem as well. I speak Northern, so I have to translate into Northern for anyone that comes down here.
So,
right.
So you were told about this, told about Mitchell, and you're a songwriter, or you're not, or you were just moved by him, and this made you write a song. What's your link with music?
Okay, yeah, no, I am a singer-songwriter, and that's something that I love to do personally. And before we got to the song, what we actually did was I rang that back, obviously sponsored her, and then I said to her, look, you know, we'll get involved up here in the Northwest. So I did a head shave, got some of the lads to come and do a big walk with us. We raised about 1,500 quid and we sent it off.
Right.
And then just shortly after all that happened, I came up with the idea I was going to write a tune for Mitchell. And the problem was that I was writing a song about a kid who I didn't know, from a family who I don't know.
For 100 or so miles away?
Yeah, about a condition that I don't even know about.
Right.
So I kind of done a little bit of research into the neuroblastoma thing, and obviously Nat is absolutely fantastic. She was giving me regular updates and helping me out where she could.
But that says one thing about that. You have a very big heart, my friend.
Well, you know, I really appreciate that, Bud. I mean, obviously, people have kind of said to me, why do it? What's the point? You know, why help someone down there when there's people up here? And, you know, my response to that is very, very simple. You come out of Tessy's or Asda, wherever you're coming out of, and you put your couple of quid in your donation bucket.
Yep.
You don't know who it's going to.
Exactly.
You're helping somebody out, but you don't know who it's going to. So why not help somebody out who's related to it, who's involved in it? You know what I mean? Why? And do you know what? When Nat sent me a picture of this kid, you know, you see this kid's face, you just think to yourself, flipping heck. You know, at that age, he should be dreaming about being the next Stevie G, or, well, in his case, Mark Noble. I think he's a West Ham fan. or being Buzz Lightyear, you know what I mean? The last thing he should be thinking about is his chemo machine and when's his hair falling out, you know?
See, the other thing that you're doing is making the rest of the UK aware, if they don't already know, about neuroblastoma, because I used to be on a radio station over in Essex, and it may even be the same kid. There was a lot of people raising money for a child with neuroblastoma,
yeah,
and it just seemed that the awareness was only in Essex. But
yeah.
you now are taking it up north,
yeah,
and by the people you know, no, just up north, the people you know. And the knock-on effect, plus now you've got Facebook, because you've got a Facebook page as well, haven't you?
In fact, you know, you're saying we're taking it up north, we're taking it to the rest of the UK, we're actually taking it to the rest of the world.
Well, of course, that's what I was getting to.
You know, this Facebook page now has got people involved in it who are calling in from Dubai, Tanzania, Australia, Canada, Norway. One of my buddies, his girlfriend's mum's from Ecuador, so she's spreading the love out in Ecuador. It's just amazing. We've set up this page called One Wish, a song for Mitchell.
Yeah.
And anybody listening to this that wants to get involved with 68,000 class people, you know, come and join us, come and get involved, come and have a look. The group is 3 weeks old, and it's got 68. It hit 68,000 this afternoon while I was in work, so I was made up. I come out of work, and
wow,
you know, we got 68,000 splashed on it. We've got everything in there from musicians. There are one or two famous people in there whose names obviously I'm not allowed to sort of divulge because of various reasons that I'm not allowed to go into neither.
Client confidentiality, I think, is probably the main one.
yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Like, I don't mind them being on there. Like, I just wish to get the checkbook out, you know. So
well, hopefully they will do, because if you can make it go national and international, then you could be the person that makes the rest of the country aware of neuroblastoma, and the fact that it's not just affecting some poor child called Mitchell in Essex. There's probably a lot of children around the country with this problem.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, what my plan is, you know, we're going to release the song at the end of the month.
Right.
The song is called One Wish, a Song for Mitchell. So
and when's it going to be ready for us to play?
Do you know what? As soon as I've got it, you guys are going to be the first to get your hands on it. And
Thank you.
The reason for that is because you're the first radio station who we've contacted who've gone, yeah, we'll have that straight out. So it's not a case of, you know, we've got a couple of radio stations that are and ahhing, well as anybody else doing it. And do you know what? When I spoke to you guys this afternoon, it was like, do you know what, Dan, we'd love to. And we appreciate that. So with regards to the actual song, it comes out end of April. I'm hoping to have my hands on a copy of this Sunday.
Excellent.
Because it's currently, as we speak, Rob, who's our drummer and bass man, is with the producer. Right now, as we speak, they're mixing it, they're mastering it, they're polishing it, they're tidying it up, and they're getting it ready for us, yeah.
And are you actually singing the track?
I am. I'm singing, playing rhythm guitar as well. We're very lucky. We've got Baz, who's playing lead guitar. We've got Rob, who's playing the drums and the bass.
There has to be a Baz, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And apparently the wine glass as well. So, you know, yeah, we're playing a wine glass in it as well, which is good, you know.
Every little helps.
I've got to give special thanks to Kath. I can't go into surnames and stuff, but Kath knows who she is. Kath has actually contributed quite a beautiful set of lyrics to it as well, which we put in during the middle eight of the song. So there's a couple of nice little surprises here and there along the way for the team that are following the One Wish page.
Well, I've got to say thank you for asking us to do this, because we're really proud to be helping you out here. And thank you for giving us the record when it's available.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. And thanks for coming on, Danny.
You're welcome. Listen, on behalf of the One Wish Group, all 68,000 of us, thanks very much for being the first radio station to actually say, do you know what, yeah, we're not going to think about it, we're going to do it.
No, it's our pleasure.
And anybody that wants to get involved, like I said, feel free to join us. You're more than welcome. And drop us a message, come and say hello, you know what I mean?
Oh, will do, don't worry.
And, Danny, before you do go, bearing in mind you've got one parent from Liverpool, the other parent from the Wirral.
Go on.
Everton, Liverpool or Tranmere?
Okay, well, I work for the guy who owns Tranmere Rovers Football Club.
Excellent.
All my buddies are Blue Noses. And me and my dad are Reds. So we got the daft half of the city on Saturday, haven't we? Just before the Nationals. So, we're I don't know, goalkeeper situation at the moment. Do you know what? Yeah, let's have it. Liverpool are going to bounce Everton this weekend.
Okay,
we'll
all right.
Chelsea or Tottenham in the final.
Calm down,
hang on a minute. Wait, whoa. You never would have known that I am actually a Chelsea supporter.
Really?
Yeah. So what do you mean, Tottenham in the final?
I said Chelsea or Tottenham.
Oh, right.
Thanks for listening. Listen, Danny, we've got to go. Time's fast approaching the news. So thank you for calling. Lovely to speak to you.
Thanks, boys. We'll be in touch.
And we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.
All the best. Cheers now.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on